Hello, Twitch. Hello, world. Listen, day 3, oh, nope. Day 2 of 4, week 3 of 5. Today's an upper body day. I didn't even realize that. I thought today was actually going to be a lower body day, but it's not. We're in this second cycle of the year. Started the morning with a little bit of technical difficulties, but we figured it out because that's what we do. We figure this stuff out. Some weird stuff does happen, but it's just opportunities to learn. Probably gonna do a rest day tomorrow and then 2 more workouts on Friday and Saturday. That's the plan. Could we just do it tomorrow? Could we just finish the week strong? Should we do that? Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I'll just come in here and do my workout tomorrow morning. I'll make my decision by the end of the day. We'll go from there. Cause ideally, if we could sleep in on Saturday and Sunday, start next week, week 4 on Monday, that would be great. But sometimes just not getting the rest in between the workouts, I'm like, kind of sucks. But we'll see, man. We'll play it by ear. We're gonna get started here in day 2, upper body day, shoulder day, pike push-up day. A little tired today, but that's all right. We're gonna make it happen. Ooh. All right, upper body day. Oh, I do know I'm going to be using this bar today. Scapular, that shoulder blade is still feeling tight, still feeling the pinch. So although I'm going to use this today, I don't think I'm going to do it where I'm doing reps and just, I think I'm going to do a movement where I just hold it. Isometric hold. One viewer, what it do? We getting the reps in, we getting the work in. That's all that matters. Let's get after it. Day 2, week 3. It's time. Ooh. Damn, shoulder blade. I thought it was just gonna be something that hurt for like a day or two. It is definitely lingering. Man. All right, if my shoulder blade is hurting too much, I will have to switch up what I'm doing today in this workout. Holy crap. Wow, this thing is hurting. Gotta be careful. The smart person in me is telling me to not use this bar. The guy in me that wants to push the limits is telling me to use the bar, use it in a different way. We'll see which side wins. I think it might be the first one. Oh, man. All right, I will not be using the bar today. Let's just go ahead and call it. Damn. As I started to warm up, the shoulder blade just kind of started to expose itself. It's letting me know, hey, chill out, relax, be careful. All right, so programming wise, I'm supposed to use this thing. But as I've started to warm up, it's really starting to feel like tight, bro. It's starting to feel painful. So this is a pre-existing injury that I have not had the issue come up at all in years, but I always know that it's there. It's part of the reason why I warm up and take such a long warm up and warm up the way I do and always do. But for whatever reason, it's coming up. I think it's because not this weekend I just passed, but the weekend before that, I traveled. And I remember that the last day that I did before I traveled was an upper body day. And it was intense. I think I was pulling really rough on the bar. Got through the workout was tough. And then I didn't feel any issue at all. But then when I went on my trip, just for whatever reason, man, like after a day of like being there, same area, the scapular, shoulder blade, from this side onto the right side just got really tight. And so I came back, kind of made some adjustments. You know, I didn't use the bar immediately. I had to get 5 workouts in last week. Boom, didn't really get much rest in. And then the last workout that I did was the upper body day where I did use the bar again. And I just think that it didn't hurt when I was doing it in the workout. It's not that it hurt. The workout was fine, but I think my body is still just, I'm kind of paying the price right now. Maybe this might mean that I can't use the bar, for like another week or 2. Maybe that's the lesson I'm learning here right now with this pain that I have going on. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the pike push-up today just because it's going to put the shoulder blade in a bad position as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the bar. I'm not going to do the pike push-up. Trying to see how this shoulder is feeling, how the shoulder blade is feeling. And it's just stabbing me right now, bro. I'm not going to do any movements that are going to put it in a really bad position to strain it any further. I'm really only going to do movements that would be kind of helpful for healing it and just not putting it in the bad position that it's going to be put in. So this is why I have the variations that I have with all the movements, right? So when I do post the videos in a way that includes the variations, a big part of the reason that I include the variations are for days like today or for weeks like these weeks where I just had something come up in my body, man. I got to make adjustments. So it's important for me to switch up what I'm doing so that I can continue to be safe, get through this cycle and get into the next one, honestly, and just continue to work out throughout the year, not hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? So the movements that I'm going to be doing are going to be a bit more restorative, a bit more healing, a bit more just lower intensity. Still going to do the 25 minutes. We're still going to do them for a minute each, but we're going to be mindful about the pain that we're feeling right now, because this isn't just, you know, a little ache that I can kind of work through. It's a previous injury that literally has shut my body down, shut it down in the sense of can't really move my upper back. Like even right there, I feel pain, a pinch. Ooh, I should definitely go do some type of like cupping therapy or something like that. Some type of adjustment done or something. You know what? I might be feeling the effects of not stretching as much as I should be. I'm getting little stretches in throughout the day, you know, throughout the week, but it's not my entire routine that I do. I am feeling just very tight. We'll figure it out though. And I will be taking that rest day tomorrow. And I think I have to make the call. No inverted row for the rest of this cycle. Maybe week 5, but we'll have to see. Because if I had to guess, I think that's where the issue is coming from. Just being in that inverted row position, holding that thing, giving it your all. I think that's definitely what's doing it. Some of the movements that I'm doing today is like stuff that you would do if you're going into like physical therapy and stuff, trying to strengthen weak areas. It's already something that I kind of plan into the everyday sweats. It's a bit of how I go about, you know, doing my workouts. Some days we just gotta lean into it. See, like even right now, I've given it a little bit. I've taken a little break in the warm up, and it's feeling like, all right, it's telling me, all right, good, like chill out, relax. So it's just a sign that I need to be mindful. I need to take it easy. 10. Ooh, oh. Feels like this shoulder blade is like sitting on top of something. It's like it's sitting on top of a little piece of muscle or a little piece of tissue or something. Like it's just not in the right spot that it needs to be. Old me, maybe younger me is the correct term, would feel this way and then say, nah, it's okay. I'll just work through it. I'll just power through it. Older me, smarter me, a more aware version of myself is telling myself, you've been here before. You know what's going on. You know this feeling. Take it easy. Relax. Don't overdo it. Honestly, if I had all of my variations recorded already, maybe I would even just skip today, you know? Maybe there's a version of me that should do less today. Do only 15 minutes. Maybe I will. The way that this thing is starting to hurt. Maybe I'll take it, you know, as things go. We'll see. Wow. I don't even think I'm going to use 15. I think I'm just going to use the 10s. 1, 2, 3, 10. Ooh. Like, I don't know, certain things feel good in a weird way, feel good in a strengthening way. The area feels weak. So the whole motto today, this is going to be a very, very mindful, low intensity workout. I'm feeling a very sharp pain in my shoulder blade, and I need to be smart about how I move it. It's also kind of an opportunity for me to record the workout and show how to train through pain, how to train through, you know, the aches and the pains that just come with being in your body, man. Like, it's just that I didn't do anything wrong specifically, but it's just a previous injury that I've had that's coming up and rearing its head. So I gotta be mindful with it. I have to be aware of that's what's going on, respect it, acknowledge it, go from there. All right, honestly, I'm gonna just get into the workout. It was feeling better yesterday. You know, I got good sleep last night. Went to bed mad early. Here we are. Got into the warm up and it just started firing off. As soon as you get over one injury, another one rears its head. Why? W, just like that. That's our 5 movements. We're still gonna try to do the 25 minutes. We're gonna try, we'll see. Should be able to do it. I'm feeling the pain, I'm feeling the tightness for sure, but I don't feel like I literally just have to shut my body down. That's where we're at. We'll see how this changes up the rest of the cycle, man. Looks like I'll definitely have to be mindful of this now uncomfortable injury, but we'll figure it out, man. Low vibes today, no vibes today, unfortunate vibes today. Still gonna do the workout, but it's gonna be a much lower intensity, a much different type of workout a bit more focused on strengthening and healing the area that is affected and working out and working through part of my body that is hurt. So before I start this timer, I guess let me just explain what's going on one more time for myself. Maybe for the second viewer, maybe for the first viewer. We'll see. Basically, a couple years ago, I really pulled something in my back. This was back when I used to work out in the gym 6 days a week, lifting heavy weights all the time. And I was always in a rush. I was always in a rush to get to the gym, get my workout started, get to live in the heavy weight as soon as I could, as fast as I could. Didn't really prioritize my warm-ups like I should. Didn't prioritize taking my time. Young, full of energy, not taking care of myself properly, not getting enough sleep, just trying to grow, just trying to put on muscle. And I made a mistake of not warming up properly. I was doing a bent over, like a row on this bench, and I was pulling, and I heard a pop, and I was like, whoa, what the hell was that? Tried to continue the workout, and the body was like, nah, not happening. Sit down. Had to stop working out that day, ended the workout, and for the next couple weeks, that thing was just in complete pain. And since then, it's just been an issue that kind of comes up every now and again. So it's right in the scapular area, right back here, right under the shoulder blade. I definitely kind of messed up something in the alignment of the shoulder blade and the muscle and just how it sits and operates there. I always talk about these long behind warm-ups that I do, right? Warm-ups usually take me about an hour, maybe sometimes over an hour, because I really take my time with my warm-up, knowing the previous injuries that I have, the little different things that have come up for me throughout the years, elbow pain, wrist pain, forearm pain, knees, all of it. It's inevitable. You're gonna hurt yourself. Things are gonna, your body you're a human being. Things are gonna come up, right? We all have different little things in our body that are just not working how they should be working. It happens. The reason that I work out in the way that I work out is to strengthen the body, is to strengthen these exact areas that have the weaknesses, the lower back, right? The upper back, the legs, the knees. A big part of the reason why I stopped lifting heavy ass weight all the time was because it wasn't doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? I felt as though it was breaking down my body more than it was helping me, just overall healthy individual. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that lifting heavy weight is bad for you, but I just felt like the way that I was going about it and the way that I was training was more so just focused on tearing my body down in the hopes of building muscle, in the hopes of looking big and being big and all of that. So I started to work out more and more like I do now. And it's the reason why I created the Everyday Sweat. It's the reason why I work out with my body weight, with dumbbells, with this bar in the ways that I do, because I just feel like, and I've experienced that it helps me build strength in a different way, right? When I first started working out this way, I couldn't stay in the bent over position for the minute, you know what I'm saying, and keep my back straight. My lower back would be on fire. It's on fire because it's weak. I should be able to stay in that position for a minute and get through it, and I can do it now. It's gotten stronger. But even though I used to be a lot bigger, a lot stronger with the heavy weight, I was a lot weaker than I am now. I feel like the strength that I have now in controlling my actual body and controlling my actual body weight, being able to get through these 25-minute circuits, right, doing these movements back to back to back, it's a different type of strength. I see it in the results of my physique. I see it in the results of how I feel. But at the same time, I am still pushing myself in the workouts. I am still trying to do them in an intense way. That does lead to me risking, hurting myself or just whatever, kicking off a little something in my body that was like, that didn't sit well with me that day. Here's a little inflammation for you. And, it's going to take me a couple of weeks to kind of get over that. I'm here, I'm showing up, I'm breathing, I'm alive, I'm above ground today, you know what I'm saying? And I get an opportunity to do what I can. So that's what I'm going to do. Plenty of people are walking around with pain, much worse than this. Let's go. So instead of doing a pike push-up, We're going to do a kneeling shoulder press. We're not taking it crazy. We're not going crazy. The shoulder blade is absolutely killing me. I feel a really heavy pinch going on right now. So I'm just doing movements that are lower intensity, but still working the same muscles that I was looking to work today anyways. That is day 2 of 4, week 3 of 5. I would say that the workout wasn't the best, wasn't the greatest, wasn't perfect. This is basically what a year's worth of working out kind of looks like for me. It's handling these injuries, handling these discomforts, these pains, and sometimes being a little bit higher intensity throughout the year, sometimes being a little bit lower intensity, dealing with an injury here, dealing with an injury there, and still continuing to remain consistent with the workouts. Strengthen the body, take care of the body, be mindful of the body, all of that, all in a year's work. Thumbs down workout. Thumbs up to me for staying safe. Thumbs up to you for checking in. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good rest of your day. I'm about to go eat some breakfast. Maybe put some ice on the shoulder blade. Pray for my little shoulder blade. I could use it. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace.